Hello there guys, it's your favorite YouTuber again, the Calvin. Welcome back to my channel. If it's your first time here, I am the Calvin and today you are in for something special, for something cool. Today I'm feeling like I want to tap into the chef persona and I'm thinking to make something really delicious. I'm thinking to make a three-course meal. So if you're new to courses of meals, three-course meals means a starter, a main meal, and dessert. So this is what I'm thinking. I'm gonna make, for the starter, I'm gonna go with cream of butternut, if you'd like to call it that. Then for the main meal, I'm gonna do lasagna, beef lasagna. Then for the dessert, I'm making something special. I'm making apple crumble. So guys, if you're just used to just biting the apple, that's not the only way you can take your apples. You can also do a pastry out of apples. So this is a vlog style video. Enjoy.
What is he doing?
He's beginning to believe.
Wait a minute! Who are you?
Hey Dino,
What?
I'm making lasagna.
Okay.
Should we go shopping?
Yeah, we went to the supermarket to buy some ingredients. Duh.
What should we buy?
The ingredients! I don't know the ingredients.
Let's go then. I'm on the way now. I'm on the way to the shop, to the supermarket. So this is what I'm buying. These are the ingredients. So first, for the butternut squash, I'm gonna have to buy a butternut, of course. Then some milk to make the butternut squash creamy. Then the second course is the lasagna. For the lasagna, I'm gonna buy lasagna. Oh my God, it's expensive, so expensive. Beef mince, spices, and some tomatoes to make a sauce. I'm making a red sauce. And I'm also gonna look for maybe cream cheese. I don't know if I'm gonna find it at Naivas, Thika, but that's where I'm going. For the third course, the apple crumble, I'm going to town to buy some wheat flour. Let's go for $1 today. $1. The dollar is gonna cost you $1 though.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Margarine and 4 apples. And now it's apple time. So the apples here are 4 at 100. Taka apples.
Sawa. Na hii ni ya kutumia moja 40, moja 30 na hapa 25.
So nipe hizo za 25 za so 4.
Sawa.
It's chef time. Hi guys, I'm back from shopping and I have with me all that I need to make today's 3-course meal. But first, we're gonna start with the apple crumble. We're gonna start with the crumble and I have this with me over here. It's my mixing bowl. So you need to take 1.5 cups of all-purpose flour. 1.5 cups of all-purpose flour coming right up. Total is like 240 grams of flour. Then you're gonna take your baking powder. You only need half a teaspoon. This is what I'm using. I have my trusted baking powder over here. Be generous with it. Next, we are gonna take the butter. 7 tablespoons of butter. Look at that. Exactly 98 without struggle. 98 grams. I need to rub the butter with my fingers until it resembles some crumbs. Oh yeah. Mix it until all the butter is incorporated into the flour. Hey, it's gonna take a minute or 2, but you don't get tired. You're a chef. I'm a chef. I don't get tired. So you're gonna mix in until it resembles breadcrumbs. You can see. So this is just flour and butter and baking powder. Next, we're gonna add in the sugar. Quarter cup of sugar goes in. Stir it up like that. And I think this is a good moment now to put it in the mixer. If you're feeling lazy and you don't want to do this by hand, I'm not feeling lazy, I have a mixer, but I'm going to do it by hand, just in case you don't have a mixer, right? You see what I did there? Inclusive. So next, you take your milk. You take your milk. So you remember the milk I bought? You remember the milk I bought from Naivas? This milk is what we are gonna put in here until it binds and becomes one stable crumble. Let's pour it in together. That's one. Oops, I did a little spill there. 2. Maybe let's try first mixing in the 2 so that we don't find it too runny, and we don't need it runny. Yeah, let's add in the third one. See? So this is what it should start doing. When you press it, it sticks together like that. See? That's the consistency we are going for. See, it looks like this, but when you press it, it holds. That's what we are going for our crumble. Oh, and I forgot to put in the vanilla essence. We don't want our crumble to be tasting like don't know what. So we are gonna add in just like half a teaspoon of vanilla essence. So just over half a teaspoon. Let it spill in there. Now the crumble isn't gonna taste bland. Is it blunt or bland? You tell me in the comments down below. You tell me in the comments down below. Is it bland or bland? It's a really nice dough right now. It looks like that. That's how it looks like. And see, it's a rice crumble. So we want to take a quarter of this dough. Yes, a quarter of this. So I'd assume that half is there. So half of this is there. So we are gonna take this half. This is a quarter. Take it aside. Put it in the fridge. To the 3/4 that you remained with on your hand, not in the fridge. In the fridge there's just a quarter. You need to figure out how it's gonna fit in here. So this is a casserole dish, it's a small one. This is what I'm using to bake my apple crumble. But if you don't want it to stick, you look for a brush, brush it with margarine, then put some flour in it, shake it just like you do with cake. My trusted brush, some margarine, not too much. You put in too much, it's gonna taste salty. Then brush it in. Brush, 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 brush. Also the sides, brush, brush, brush them. Then take the flour. Sprinkle in the flour like that. Then shake it. So people that are not professional chefs call this shaking. But do you know what we professional chefs call it? We call it dusting. Then you need to spread this thing out with a rolling pin or with your hands if you're strong like me. Roll out your crumble Oh my god, it's crumbly. I think it's even too crumbly. It's too crumbly. We did so much good over job that the dough is too crumbly now. Put it in there. So you choose a level that you want to stick to and be consistent with the level. So I want my crumble to be that high. I hope my 4 apples are gonna fit. By the way, my 4 apples are already peeled right here. They're just waiting to go into the deliciousness of this crumble. So let's get it nice and straight. Nice and straight. I think it's gonna be higher than I want it to be. I'm done with the crumble. This is how it looks like. I've leveled it out completely. And now I'm preheating my oven to 180 degrees. As my oven is preheating, I have these apples. I've cut them into quarters and taken out the hard part of it. And now I want to slice them into small, like slices, like that. And I'm sorry for the noise in the background. It's my little boy, my co-chef. My co-chef is doing maybe he's doing the voiceover so that you have babies, they understand what's happening. So we want to caramelize these apples now. So I'm heading on to my cooker. I have a pan set there. I'm gonna put in a little butter. Then I'm gonna put in a little sugar. Then I'm gonna put in the apples after they are caramelized. So our oven is preheated. The apples are ready. So we are gonna put them in the crumble. Put them all in there. And the delicious caramel as well. Oh my god, it smells heavenly in here. And I just don't want to know how it's gonna smell after we put it in the oven. You can see it's a small portion. It's a portion fit for 2, 3. It's a portion fit for 3. So you see, I chose the right height. Do you remember the dough that we put in the refrigerator? Here it is. You need to, let's just roll it, but you need to crumble it and put it on top of that. Ha!
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
Let's just put them randomly on there.
Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy.
Gonna be like some nice cookies after it's ready. And now it's going into the oven for 30 minutes. So, as the apple crumble is cooking, it's gonna take 30 minutes. Let's start taking care of our lasagna. So I have a food processor over here, and I'm putting in halves of onions. I'm using 4 onions. Put them in there real nice. And I also have 4 cloves of garlic. 4 cloves of garlic. Put them in there. Let's go shred them. So let's get started on the mincemeat. So I have my saucepan over here. That's enough to cook our minced meat. Then this will be controversial to some people because what I'm about to do hasn't been done before. See how we Kenyans do oil? Then we do the onions. I'm not gonna do onions. I'm gonna do these. Bell peppers. Bell peppers are going in. This is going to guarantee some scents, some nice scents. Then I'm gonna stir it up real nice until the onions are soft. When they are soft, I'm gonna add in my minced meat. This way, these things will be ready, will be cooked. And while they are cooking, I'm gonna blend my juicy tomatoes. I'm so proud of my tomatoes. I'm gonna add in my juicy tomatoes. I know you guys are wondering. What are juicy tomatoes? You guys have never seen tomatoes as big as these ones. Look at the size of that tomato. This is a stir until it's medium brown or it's brown. Don't want to cook it too much because you're gonna cook it some more in the lasagna. So as the beef mince is cooking, let's get started on our butternut squash. This thing is tough to cut. Remember when I was telling you in the supermarket you should look for the long one? This is why. This is all butternut right here. The seeds are so tidy. So if you get greedy and choose the one that is round, you're gonna get a big, nice surprise. But at least you're gonna have seeds to plant. And that size is good. That size is good. All this is gonna go in the saucepan where we're gonna cook it a little bit. Then we are gonna add in some water for it to boil nicely. And then we are going to blend it. I'm waiting for this sauce to thicken. This is the sauce, the tomato sauce that I made through blending the tomatoes and putting in the minced meat and the onions. Then on these pots, I'm getting started on the butternut squash soup. And here, I want to set in my lasagna to cook till they are al dente. The water is boiled. I want to put it in the saucepan now. There goes the water. You can see it's boiling. It's boiling nicely, and it's just on time because we are like 2 minutes till this is done. Let's see how it looks. It's now a little brown, you can see. So it needs to cool for 30 minutes before we can eat it. So here I'm gonna add in the squash, the diced squash in here. The squash is in and I'm giving it a nice stir right now. And also using the same sauce, the same wooden spoon, same cooking spoon to stir in these. And you remember how I put in juicy tomatoes? It's advisable you add in some little sugar to kill the acidity in the tomatoes.
Here I come. Here I come.
And some good news from the oven. Guess what's ready? Apple crumble is ready. Let's go. Now let it set for 30 minutes before it gets ready to be eaten. This is the casserole dish I'm using, and per layer it fits 4 lasagna sheets. These are the lasagna sheets. Only 4 can go on there per layer. And I'm making a 3-layer lasagna. So I need 12 sheets of these. They are going into the water. Okay, in the water goes the lasagna sheets. All 12 of them. They don't need to be cooked really well. They need to be cooked al dente. Al dente means to the bite, meaning that it's not really cooked, just cooked enough that you can bite and feel the bite in your mouth. This one is almost shortened, so we are going to assemble our lasagna soon. So the basics of assembling lasagna. My camera died, so I'm continuing it on selfie mode because my camera died. So I'm saying the basics of layering lasagna goes like this. You put in the meat, then some cheese, then lasagna sheets, then some meat, then cheese, then lasagna sheets, then some meat. Put in the 3 layers of lasagna. But when you scoop it, you can see it really nice. And I said lasagna is cooked al dente because it's gonna continue cooking in the oven, right? Are we together, guys? I hope you're enjoying the video. It's a long one, but it's long and sweet. Not short and sweet like we Kenyans say it. This one is long and sweet. The cooking is going on really well. You can see the broth of the soup or the tomato puree is almost all reduced now. Now almost the thickness that I'm going for. Need it just to evaporate a little bit more. And I've added some boiled water into my butternut so that it softens enough. This meal is gonna be ready all at once. And the lasagna sheets are almost cooked. They're soft enough, so you should boil them for like 2 minutes. They are now like 1 minute 30 boil. It's shortened enough. This is how it should look like. Not too soggy, just enough to give the lasagna moisture. This one is continuing as planned. So we are straining the lasagna and running it over a cold water bath to stop the cooking process. These are what you need for lasagna. You need cheese, you need the lasagna sheets, and you need your base. So for my base, I have beef. This is how you layer it. Generous scoop of your base goes in. Let me do 2 scoops. Make sure it's really nice and flat. Let me add another scoop of most of the juicy part goes at the bottom. Then you add in the cheese. Nice amount of cheese. This is mozzarella cheese. We're adding mozzarella cheese. Then layer some sheets of lasagna in there. It's 1. Then you continue the same thing. Put in another layer of base. Then add in the last layer of cheese. Do it generously because this one is brown. It's gonna brown. And my oven is preheating at 190 degrees Celsius. Or if you want the Fahrenheit, it's 395 degrees Fahrenheit. Now we're gonna put it in the oven for how many minutes? 20 minutes. Then we are gonna have our 3-course meal ready.
A few moments later. 2,000 years later.
Hello guys, it's Jovan, and you know what time it is? Disco time!
Ladies and gentlemen, the 3-course meal is finally ready. We have ourselves. Let's start with the starter. Right over here we have cream of butternut soup. Then our main meal, lasagna. And the unveiling of the lasagna will begin in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh yeah, you can tell how ready it is by how caramelized the cheese is. And this plate is empty for a reason, because I want you to witness live as we plate that. So first we're gonna cut it. My knife over here. Oh, you guys are not ready for the cheese pull. Then I'm gonna use my trusted scoop to scoop it out. Oh my god, it's not gonna work. Oh no. Oh no. Oh yeah. Let's do another scoop. I think it's proper for us to serve ourselves 2 scoops. Oh, try to scoop it all out. Guys, there we have our lasagna. You can see how juicy it is. Look at it. Thank you for joining me on this amazing journey. If you liked the video, make sure you like and subscribe. And don't forget to share it with your friends, because it's all fun and cooking in the Calvin Kitchen Adventures. Did you guys seriously think that the video would end without you guys getting to see me eat this masterpiece of culinary art? No, that will never happen. So let's start with the soup, our starter. Cheers. Remember, we put in some garlic in here, have some onions and some cream to go along with the butternut. You can feel each and every one of that. You can also feel the texture of this soup is amazing. The blend at the end that made this soup from ordinary butternut to a soup. Whoa, it infused. It's like the magic worked on that final blend. Then I feel like you can also chew it. You can see it's soft, but somehow your brain just tells you to chew because it's so delicious. And you can't just swallow it in without giving it a chew. I'd rate it a 9 out of 10. Next we have this masterpiece, this delicious sweet smelling lasagna. Gukmal. Oh my god. Let's have a scoop of this. So I'm gonna make sure I scoop in where cheese has caramelized. Like I'm going for the perfect scoop right here. Okay, let's have a bite. It's so hot, but I'm gonna do it for you guys. I'm gonna risk my mouth for you guys, for you to see how sweet it is. You can even see the smoke. No, 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 no. Guys, one bite is not enough for this. Can you see the cheese pool? Well, let me show you. Can you see the cheese pool? One bite is not enough. This lasagna just makes you want to worship God. For God is good, guys. God is good. Before I get too full, let me try the apple crumble. So this is apple crumble, and this garnish, we have some strawberry jam over here, and here we have some custard. I made some custard while you guys were not looking. Let's test it. Make sure to pick the crumble and some pieces of apple and the custard as well. Then I'm just gonna put it in my mouth for a slow taste. Guys, God is good. God is good. God is good. That is the end of the video. Make sure you like and subscribe. I'm gone for real now.